I'm like, I work so hard with my kiddos. Alrighty, so I gotta set up my Instagram because I have people, friends who want to see me. So first and foremost, welcome to the Voltron Panel. Because I like to hype myself up, this is how I wake up every morning. Yeah! I just put the theme song and I'm so happy.
Right?
That's it. I blasted it in my office and they're like, what's going on? I'm scared. Leave me alone. My boy! I love my boy.
Sweet child. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, he's the vodka uncle.
For a reason. Welcome to the Voltron Panel. Alright, first and foremost, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Luna of Luna Vulpes. Normally, I have my Keith with me, who is Vulpes, but she moved an hour away from me, and I hate her now. And she couldn't make it. But we are fanfic writers. We write mostly plants. So, go read Ultimate Wingman. I printed it.
It's a boy!
I printed it. Fun fact, around November and its year anniversary, I'm going to be writing a sequel short story and giving one of these away.
Stop!
So please look out. But yes, I printed it. Isn't it pretty?
I love it.
I can't. Okay, so like law, copyright stuff. I'm trying to figure out like how to sell it. But here it is. Like I'm allowed to print it for personal, which this is my copy.
Then don't actually publish it.
Like I'm trying to figure out what to do because I would like to sell it. Like I'm trying to figure it out. This one is obviously complete. It's all on AO3. Everything I post is on AO3. This is the only one I wrote by myself. The others I write with Vulpes. I typically am Lance. She is typically Keith, and then that's how that goes. Lion's Chain is the one we're currently updating. It is going to be triple long this one. It's Angst City.
Yes.
So if you like angst,
Yes.
go read that one. The story for that one is that Keith is coming back from military. It's a veteran AU kind of thing. But his first day back is to the funeral of his partner in the military, Miguel McLean, who is Lance's brother. And so he meets Lance and Lance's whole family at the funeral. And Keith has nobody, he has no family. And he was planning on becoming family with the McLeans. So he ends up moving in with his wife, his young daughter Ginny, and Lance. And the whole story is about him trying to get over his PTSD.
They have an affair.
And of course, you know, the clancing and all that kind of stuff. It actually takes place in 5 years worth of story.
Wow.
Yeah, and the highest level of angst is being released in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So yeah.
I love who you What's the rating on it?
Right now, teen. Everything there's only one fic that we're releasing that's going to be N. So this one's all teen.
I mean, I don't care, but just
yeah, everything is teen except for the one that I'm releasing on Tuesday. But if you really like the headcanon of Uncle Lance, you will love Chains. Because Ginny is going to steal your heart.
Please take my
Everybody has said that. I'm also writing Elements of War. That's a monthly one. That's the Witch AU from Searching Astronaut. She gave me permission to write it. So I've only released one chapter of that. That one's updated monthly. And then Steam is a fanfic that I'm releasing Tuesday. It's a fantasy AU. Lance is a cat. Nice mage who transforms into tiny house cat. And Keith is a fire mage. Pidge is an owl. Hunk is a bear. Shiro is a dragon.
Yes! Perfect.
Go read that one. The fun fact about that one, the whole 24 chapters will be released by the end of the week.
Holy shit.
Because it's part of the Voltron Bang, so we had to write it and we have to release it within a week of our post date, and our post date is Tuesday. So that one will be released. If you want really evil Lotor, go read Steve. Go read Steve.
That's coming out on my birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday. And then once we're done with Chains, we're going to work on an Altean Lance Scholar Keith AU. But that's our project for after Chains. And Chains is going to have like 35 to 38 chapters. So, and for you guys locals, it all takes place in Orlando and Tampa. Studios.
What?
Yeah, Lancer at Universal Studios. I will be putting the handles back up at the end. So, all right, so real talk. Spoilers or non-spoilers? Who has watched season 3?
I've seen all of them.
Because I literally, this entire presentation has mostly season 3 stuff. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna do non-spoilers first, and then I'm gonna say toodaloos to those who don't want spoilers, because then I'm gonna go bonkers. Because I cannot contain myself. Like, even just my background on my computer is a spoiler. Like, I can't even show that. So we're gonna start with no spoilers, and then we'll go from there. So again, I kind of already went over the rules. It is spoiler alert at the end. Please be respectful to everyone. This is an open chat. So that means y'all are talking with me. I'm not just standing here talking only. And I am a teacher. Be respectful, because if not, I will use my teacher voice. It's just, it comes natural. All right, so I did bring the 3 trailers for season 3.
Oh, my heart. I'm excited.
So we're gonna watch them.
The universe needs Voltron. Speaking of Voltron, where is it? We can't form Voltron anymore. That cannot stand. Surrender now, or you will be destroyed.
And AJ, the voice actor, is so amazing.
Now this is the kind of world saving that a paladin can get used to.
I love you.
Oh my God, Lance.
I love you.
My awesome Cuban baby.
Why did you hit me? Stop.
This is the angsty one. I was sitting in my car.
Wait. I love my nephew. I'm crying over the oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, I can still Now I'm like thinking
That's my son.
I overplayed that song on Spotify so much.
We can match our firepower. We need to try something else.
I want that comment.
What's up?
I wanted to help you out because you said you wanted to publish that, and in school we published our own books for free, and you get a copyright and everything. It's called lulu.com.
That's where I printed it. Yeah, I printed
And they
this on
just
Lulu.
take out a little bit of your commission, and that's how they pay for every book. So everything's absolutely free to make the cover.
Yeah, that I made mine through
And like you
Lulu.
can sell it through Lulu.
But the problem is the copyright, because it's all not my stuff. It's Voltron. That's the part that I have to figure out the copyright piece. I haven't. I'll have to look at that. All right, so the 2 posters combined from San Diego Comic
I
Con.
love it.
I can't do this.
Like, I combined them. I'm excited to see the season 3 one.
Oh my God.
So this is my only non-spoiler slide. So we're gonna stay here for a minute.
Lance and Keith are writing on the seat. They're writing on. Keith's writing on Coltonecker and Lance writing on the seat.
First and foremost, Coltonecker is my favorite character.
Where's Coltonecker? Where's my cat?
My favorite headcanon is because I'm Cuban, so it's like Cuban Lance is like my thing. Because I myself am Cuban. So all my fan fiction sees Cuban, so prepare for it. A lot of Spanish in this. Sweet. But I always like my grandparents are farmers. So for me, I think Lance is the one taking care of Coltonecker in this little room, and he's just consistently going up to it and brushing it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I miss you guys so much. I call you Bonita, you're so pretty. Like, that's what he does. Vulpes is like, oh no, Keith is in the corner sharpening his knife. And like, you're I'm looking at Hook going, burgers. Because remember, Keith was in a desert before this. So that boy is like, meat.
Shiro fusing the cow.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
But I mean, I see season 3.
If the cow starts talking, I would be so happy.
Can we talk about how Lance called Coltonecker a boy?
Yeah, that's
Coltonecker has honors.
Wait. Coltonecker also has horns.
Yes, I know.
So,
Coltonecker
So-
is the trans.
He's also gone through space, and so Lord knows. Like, Lord knows what's happened to Coltonecker. But God, do I love that cow.
They're really reliable to fly the black line.
God, I love that cow. He's my favorite. I love that cow. Can someone close the door behind us? Anyone? Because I'm like afraid, like, you know, spoilers and all that kind of stuff later. As far as like the series as a whole, yeah.
You said this was your last spoiler-free slide?
Yeah, like we're gonna talk a little, and then when I'm done talking about this slide, I will dismiss you. So don't worry. As far as Voltron as a show, I personally, on a personal level, I haven't been this obsessed with anything since Fullmetal Alchemist. I literally like watching just even up to season 1. Like I've never cried at something so much. I did a whole thing with my students where I talked to them about how much even just Lance as a character is like
you are.
like the kids, like sometimes they need to see it. You know, they need to see like how shows and stuff inspire you. And my goal this year is to do my whole front door with a bunch of my favorite quotes, and the top being the whole with the focus one that Shiro says.
Yes.
Because Lord, my kids need them. Especially during testing season. But the cast is so diverse. Huh?
Okay, I need my gloves.
The whole thing. All of it.
Yes.
From beginning to end. I started digging out my stuff and I was like, man, I have a lot of FMA stuff.
I'm bored.
But this show is just so good. I was a huge fan of Avatar, huge fan of Korra.
Yeah.
And then, so that's the only reason I actually gave Voltron a try, because I wasn't a fan of the original. I wasn't. Now I'm liking it because now I got this to back it up. But I wasn't. Like to be honest, like I wasn't a fan of the original, and I only gave this a try because they were the creators, and to me, this is their best work so far.
Okay, I just wanted to say real quick. The minute I saw Lance on screen, my brain went, Sokka?
Yeah. And somewhere in the universe, there is a family tree.
Right.
What if Voltron is the future Avatar?
That would be
Like,
robot.
they actually are robots now.
right. That would be amazing. Like,
Does that mean Keith's to Fire Nation?
Stop! Leave my son alone. In Lance's birthday live stream on Instagram, Jeremy Shada actually said that Lance was like Space Sokka. Like, it was amazing.
I know. I was at Disney that day, so
Same.
I'm not sure, but I've been seeing this around since I got into Voltron. Did they kind of confirm that Lance is bi? Because I've been seeing that around.
No, they didn't confirm
they have
that.
not.
That makes me so upset.
They have not confirmed as far as main cast and stuff any LGBTQ stuff.
Oh, okay.
I honestly think they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, because I heard rumors that
Jeremy said in his stream,
Lance is on everyone.
See, but here's the thing, like, I am a true believer that whatever is said outside of the physical show is not canon.
Yep.
Until it is physically shown in the show,
Yes.
it's not canon. Like every single time there's something new comes out, I'm like, say that you're Cuban. Just say it. Boy, just say it. Because the only time it's been confirmed was San Diego Comic-Con.
Well, didn't you say that he was from Marinero Beach?
Yeah, he
Not
is.
in the show.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he did.
I don't
He
remember
does
this.
season 1 at the party. I've watched this like several times because he's talking to Hunger Koran and he's reminiscing about his family, the pizza shack on the beach, Verde Beach.
Okay, so maybe they can confirm it. Good, thank God.
It's confirmed. He's
Half the many reasons why I love this child.
because Jeremy Shada wants to include Spanish
I know
into
he's
the
practicing
show,
the Spanish.
but he doesn't want to like ruin it.
Every time I hear it, I was like, just hire me.
Just do it.
I will teach you all that is. This is called the pastelito de guayaba, and it's his favorite. That's my headcanon. Uncle Lance is obviously, that's canon because they showed the family.
Yeah.
Which, yes, I want to meet his family so bad. Just some things that I want from the show. I want to know what's happening at Garrison.
Yes. Did the planet get destroyed?
I work in the school system, so I'm looking at it going, man, that principal probably got fired. Right? That school is going through a lawsuit. Poor Mama Holt is over there all by herself.
Both of my children are gone now.
And husband, why is no one looking for Dad?
I love Sam Holt. I'm pretty sure he's dead, and I'm sorry. No, don't you dare! Sam is alive.
No one's looking for Dad. All right.
I'm looking for Dad.
We all care about Dad.
I have several dads.
I care about Matt way too much.
I love Matt. I love Matt.
Way too
Hi,
much.
Queen. Actually, I want Matt. Okay, I don't
Matt, no, spoiler free.
Oh.
For a character that we haven't really actually gotten a development for, I probably care for Matt way too much. And it's only because I'm like, Pidge is such a good person, so Matt must be amazing.
He's the sweetest. He's a shitpost. He's probably the sweeter sunshine than
I just want to be, because I feel like he's the softer version of Pidge. Like because Pidge still could be so hardcore. I mean, Pidge did that whole thing just to figure out information for her brother, and I figured that Matt is like the softer version, which is why they included Shiro on the mission. They're like, they're not going to survive without you. You're gonna die.
Where Matt can't
Close.
see anything because Pidge still
I mean, yeah, right?
That's me every day.
That's the other thing. And why is she, that's another question I always have, why is she still wearing the glasses? Because I don't recall them ever wearing them when she's Kate.
Yeah,
When she's Kate.
She doesn't wear them with a palette armor either.
Yeah, if she's not wearing the helmet, she'll wear the glasses. And then yeah, when she is wearing the helmet, she doesn't wear the glasses at all. I figure it's a Matt thing. Like, it's her like, this is my heirloom for my brother, but but I still want to know.
You don't want to wear glasses that are not your
No.
Oh God.
I wouldn't be surprised if she just changed lenses to clear lenses.
Just like that Evangelion scene.
I write that so much. She looks devilishly as her glasses fog. Yes. Enjoy Pidge, by the way. I make her ridiculous in these.
Yes!
So fun. Anything else you guys want to talk about as far as like what we love about our show?
I don't know if you're like open to discussing this because it's not like it's like more like headcanon type thing rather than canon, but like sexualities of Voltron characters. Like, do you have headcanons in a show?
I have a ton of headcanons. I'm
Please share them
multi-shipper.
because
Hit me.
I'm a huge trash.
But as far as like in the canon universe, I truly believe, especially because of what they did with Korra, I think they're going to definitely address it. Now, I'm not saying they're going to address it with main cast. I think because of the fact that they're visiting a ton of planets, a ton of different alien species, they have this ability to include way more characters than they ever have in their two previous shows. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more like characters that they meet. So, I know what you're thinking about. But that's what I'm thinking they're gonna do. So, I mean, I would like for there to be something main cast. My big one would be Lance being bi. Even if he doesn't end up with someone, just being open. You know, it's like something, like even if he doesn't end up with someone, like that would be a nice one. I personally love the asexual Pidge. I love asexual Pidge. But again, do I expect that in canon? No. And I'm okay with that because I love the show for what they present. That's what fandoms are for. Exactly.
If anything, it won't be like addressed. It will be addressed like subtly, very, very
exactly
small.
Yeah, because
not
this
even there.
Like
Voltron is very much about them as a team,
But then you don't
them
think
working
so.
with each other. To me, like when you ask me like what is Voltron about, I say found family.
Yes.
That is what Voltron is about. It's about a found family. You have characters who have established loving homes, and you have characters who don't. You know, the Keith piece, we don't know what's going on with Shiro as far as, you know, the home life goes. But together they come and become this family.
Coran and Allura lost their whole planet.
Oh, did you know in a panel, I don't remember what it was from, but they were talking about how Coran had like a wife and kids. They're dead now. They're just dead.
No, you have to, like, I'm a Doctor Who fan, so I have like Doctor Who feels with like with Coran and Allura. Like, you know, they lost their whole planet, and if they go original universe, you know, they might find some Alteans.
Oh yeah, they could go to other
So There has to be some Altaians out there.
Yeah, we don't know if the planet like ended all at once or if there was time for like refugees to escape. So I really hope that there were refugees.
And especially since they were military. I mean, they had a military base. So again, who's to say that there weren't some that survived and went to other planets and then when they heard that their planet was destroyed, they were like, and we're bunkering, you know?
And what's her name?
Just repopulate underground.
And Hagar is Altaian.
How are they gonna repopulate when it's Allura?
Well, again, if people who weren't on the planet were scouting in other planets, then they hear their planet was destroyed, they might bunker down and like just start repopulating somewhere in like Molben.
I don't feel like Coran and Allura.
They can't be.
Don't give me Altaian Lance headcanon. Stop.
Altaian Lance.
I feel like Coran and Allura aren't the last two surviving Altaians. I feel like maybe there has to be someone else has had.
What they do? How long were they asleep for? Actually, how long were they? 10,000 years. 10,000 years is a long time for other surviving Altaians to make their own like
But
little.
if they went to sleep too.
All right. Now I'm going to start moving in. So those who don't want spoilers, thank you so much for coming. Have a great one. Bye. But I only have so much time left, and I really want to get to my spoilers. So thanks for coming, guys. And watch season 3. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
I've been on the phone. It's amazing.
We'll talk to you later after. Watch it.
If I just cover my ears for 6 and 7,
there is literally a slide for 7. So when we get there, when we get there, I'll be like, bye.
I gotta go right now. Sorry.
All right. Walk now. Walk now.
Oh my God!
To start this off, I am the traitor. I am now his. Give me Lotor all the time. He's so precious. I'm happy the women aren't a harem and that they're amazing and badass. That they're so good. I'm already cosplaying the one with the cat. Like that's like I'm like, I'm yours. Like she's so
I have a
good.
question. What do you think? Okay, so people are saying that Axia is Keith's mom because they're.
Do you think that's
true? Because I really don't.
I don't think she's Keith's mom.
I don't think when like my original hoping was that she was the one that he met in the beast belly. I'm happy I was right.
Yeah.
But then I was also hoping it was Keith's mom. The only reason I don't is just because she just looks so significantly young.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I don't think it's Keith's mom.
I don't know. I thought that it would have
The more you stare at her, the more she looks a little bit older.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. Well, but
You look at her.
But not.
I don't know.
not
Like
old enough.
I'm waiting to see what they do. Because again, we also don't know how they age.
Yeah.
We don't know how they look. She could be like in her 50s and she just looks fantastic. If she's in her 50s, she could be Keith's mom.
Or maybe she's like the cool aunt.
Maybe.
She's a vodka aunt. Okay, back to what, to kind of back up what you said about the more Allurian more people from
Yeah, now that I can talk about it.
I don't know if it's in like the original one from English, but I know the Japanese version, like for Beast Wars, they kind of confirmed that Lotar is part Artelian or something.
What episode are you on?
I finished the whole season.
Oh,
that's I know.
He is a police.
Like
He's Okay, first and foremost, I'm very happy because one of my big things was like, I did not want to go original that he's obsessed with Allura. Thank God. Thank God. And he didn't do what I was hoping he would do. He didn't see her or acknowledge that he already knew her. So that means he was definitely born after she was frozen.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing because I was waiting for him to be like, it's been a while, Allura. And I was like, damn it, he's like 10,000 years old.
In the 80s.
I'd be cool with it. Just like,
I'd be cool with it. He looks amazing for 10,000 years. Oh my God. First and foremost, my new favorite headcanon. Lotor and Lance are having a conversation. What do you use on your skin? I don't know. What do you use on your hair? Because that boy's hair is gorgeous.
He's a walking L'Oreal commercial.
L'Oreal, have you seen that already?
Oh, when he got off and he turned into his Keltnicker, that was my favorite thing.
We were on a dating panel, and we were almost on the floor, like crying over that. Dating panel, sobbing.
Now the other thing I really like about his team is if you look at them, all of them are half color up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're all
half
breeds.
They're all half. And when you start thinking about the fact that they're all half breeds and what he's actually planning out, because of course we don't know exactly what he's planning out yet, it makes you think a little bit of what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like it makes you think like what is his actual plan, because he's so like, I am not my father, and I was like,
no, oh yeah, I was just about to ask you about that, because Lotor is such a weird character that he's against Voltron, but at the same time he's not Zarkon. So he's not like trying to conquer, but he doesn't like.
I think he's like in the communist realm of things, where he's like, I'm going to conquer everyone, but I'm not going to be as bad as if he conquered you. So like better.
He's wanting the planets to like run their own country.
Exactly, like when they said that, I went, oh man, I like this boy even more.
Yeah, I love him.
Such a strategist.
I love that he's hands-on. I love that he fought that guy at the arena and showed him he fought.
And then they showed up, and then he was like, nah, he's not God.
You're good. Zarkon would have killed you. Praise Lotor.
The thing I love about Lotor is like he actually like thinks about things. You can tell he's like actually thinking about what moves he wants to make. But like Zarkon's like so focused on the Black Lion.
I'm gonna get the Black Lion. Yeah.
That's like why I hate Lotor, because like I don't.
Like I love that whole part when he's just like fall back. No, I'm gonna play tricks. Fall back. Because Zarkon would have been like, keep going, kill them. And then like Lotor's like, no. Long game. Long game, y'all. Long game.
See, I just want a Zuko style redemption arc where he walks up to Voltron. Hi, Lotor here.
I don't know. I really like him as a villain.
Yeah, I really like so hard. Like everything I wanted for him, I'm getting so far.
I really want to know why he was exiled, like specifically.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's because he's a half breed, because Galras are racist.
Well, but then again, they still work with.
But
she's next.
How are you feeling about that new Shiro?
We're not there yet. There's a slide. Just right. That's the name of the slide. All right. So next one. Our lovely paladins.
Yeah.
So wait. Notice Shiro is not listed, so please hold on to your Shiro comments. We're not on Shiro just yet. But so my favorite things, the lion swap I thought was handled fantastically.
Yes.
I appreciate that it was the lion's choice.
Yes.
Love that it was the lion's choice.
But why is she pink?
She's
She's basically wearing the pink because her entire planet is dead. So she's wearing the pink in honor of her planet. I'm positive there's like a multitude of colors somewhere. There has to be. Yeah. Or she made it. I mean, really, the ship can do so much. There's probably a button.
If you look at the original,
She was pink in the original.
Oh, but that was because the person in the blue line had pink on.
All right. So Keith is a leader. My boy, being the best boy. Lance character development this season was a godsend. I was like the whole time, I'm like, I'm so proud of you.
Me too.
You are the best boy. Every time you speak, it's like the gospel.
And then I'll look at Lance to go talk to Keith.
Okay, every single. Like, even.
And when he said he would step down.
The pinky.
Made me cry.
He's the best boy. My favorite part about Lance's character development is everything that I knew Lance was. Self-sacrificing, puts everybody before him. Is always willing to drop himself down for the better of the team, which is why he's the only person who can be Keith's right hand. There's this one thing that I read on Tumblr that Keith Keith is like, Pidge, Hunk, let's just go, move forward, keep going. And he's like, why are you like all of a sudden like dying? Because Lance isn't looking and he's 85% of my impulse control. So just go. So I was like, but it's true. Like I've said it time and time again before the season even started. Keith has potential to be a good leader, but he's not like Shiro, where he can just be the leader. He needed somebody. He's still young though, and that's why. Like he needed.
Because look, it makes me upset because they just jumped in the Lions. Like I get they needed to defend
the universe.
Defend for the moment, but they should not have gone after Latour right after that. They should have stayed and trained with the Lions.
But again, that's Keith's impulsiveness, and Lance suggested that. So that's where we get the dynamic. That's the whole point of episode 1 and 2. The whole point was to show that Keith requires a balance, and his balance is Lance. So proud of my boy. That whole scene with all of them sitting in the Lions, Pidge wins. Yeah! Her sitting on the helmet going, it's right there, I put the picture, because I love it. So good. Top 3 favorite joke, Allura flirting with Blue. Yeah! So good.
Blue got the most action.
Another large character development for Lance, the only person he flirted with was Blue.
Yes!
He didn't even flirt with Allura. There was a lot of platonic friendship there, which I loved. It was so cute, like, take care of my girl. She's a good little blue lion. Like, you got this.
I just want them all to hug. Like,
oh yeah, sleepover. I will say it time and time again. I need a sleepover.
I feel like Pidge and Allura to have a girl day.
Lance would be included in that. Let's be honest. He would be the one bringing the beauty products. Like, let's go. This is gonna fix your pores. All of it. All right, Hunk. I'm so happy they showed Hunk and his intelligence this season. Him going after Allura in that first episode. Like, guys, I'm whatever, falling back, getting Allura. Love that. Him having that whole conversation with Pidge on the tech. Loved it. They still kept the food jokes, but they did it perfectly. They synced it this time. So you saw major intelligence Hunk development in this one. Pidge is the one that didn't get a lot of the development, but it's because of what's happening next season. So it makes perfect sense. And Karan is still the man. I mean, that when he put in that costume, I was like, I'm so excited for whoever decides to cosplay that. Yes, Karan is the man.
Well, I feel like Hunk didn't get a lot of character development.
He didn't, but he got way more than 2. And that's the part that makes me happy, because I was afraid they were gonna do only Lance and none of Hunk, and they showed a lot of his intelligence in this one, which I was happy. Huh?
I want to see their friendship.
Yes, I do.
Because 2 was mostly Hunk was just like
Food. Yeah, and this one he wasn't. This one he played major roles in the battle. I mean,
I saw like an interview last night, and it said that this season and the next season isn't so much Hunk. It's like character. But I heard that the season after that. It was just I found that one last night at the interview.
5. This next one is Pidge. Next one is Pidge. Next season is this season was Keith and Lance. Next season and Allura, because Allura got so much character development in this one. So much character development in this one.
I'm so glad. It's kind of funny how Allura 30 seconds she cries and she gets like, okay, who's next?
Yeah, but it makes sense with her character. I mean, she's consistently reminded that she's it. She's the Altean.
Yeah.
She's it. And if I was struggling with what she was struggling, I would be dying too. She's it.
Can we talk about what it took for Allura to actually get into the mind of Blue and figure out how to
Yes.
it was her realizing
That was so good.
she has problems.
Yep.
Yes.
And what I liked about it was her struggle. She tried doing I'm commanding you, listen, and Blue's like, no.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, now I'm gonna flirt with you. Now? No? Like Blue. What I always think about Blue Lion, especially now that we've had Allura and we've had Lance sitting in the Blue Lion is all about those who feel here, but are actually here.
Yes.
And Blue's responsibility is to take them there. Yeah. Which is why when Blue was like, you're not coming in here, Lance. You're not coming. Because Blue was like, I've trained you enough. Go. That's how I felt it. When she put the shield and he's like, Blue? But I love you. Because it's Lancey Lance. That's my Twitter name now. Lancey Lance.
Oh my gosh, Blue
But Blue is the mom lion.
I have so much characterization on the lions, it's unreal.
Yeah, and I just, to me, that's what it was, because then it makes sense why Allura came into Blue, because the only two that are clearly established for their lions is Pigeon Hunk. Yeah. They are meant for their lions.
Yes.
The other ones were all meant to grow, and Blue is again the insecure lion. She's the one that nurses you. So for her, it was just like, Allura, it's time, girl. Let's go.
I love how the red lion is like, no, Keith, you gotta work for it. But Lance is like, Lance, my boy.
I want to hear their conversations, because I really do think it's very much like Red is sitting there like talking with Lance, going, you know, you're happier than my last one. Oh my God, did you make a joke? Oh, you're cute. Oh no, honey, I'm too fast for you.
I literally saw like a picture meme of like the red lion with Lance, and like, I've only known Lance for like 5 minutes, but anyone hurt him, I will kill you and then kill myself.
Okay, my favorite thing about Red is Red season 1, I don't want anything to do with you. Red season 2, Mama Bear. Red season 3, oh hello Lance, you are now mine.
When I was starting out Voltron, I thought that Lance should be the red lion, have the red lion, and I'm like, okay, you have blue lion.
And it made sense that he's blue, because again, that seventh wheel dialogue still always gets me. And then he did the pinky thing. He just keeps upgrading the insecurity. But the fact that he almost gave up Red back to Keith. So that.
Yeah. But did Keith even catch the pinky? Because it was so
pinky? Because I didn't.
Shut up! You don't go into it. The pinky thing. Did Keith? It was so subtle. Did Keith even realize? Because he was just like, leave the math to Pidge, Lance. But does he even know how Lance is feeling? And Lance is trying to communicate to his boyfriend how he feels.
Boyfriend not canon. Boyfriend not canon. Straight it down. And yes, I do, because Keith is weird, and Keith doesn't talk like everybody else does. So to me, that joke was Keith recognizing it.
Really?
That was.
He was recognizing it?
Okay, Vulpes, the person I normally host this panel with, she is the most Keith person I've ever met, and that's how she talks.
Wait, what pinky thing? I'm very confused.
When they have a conversation, Lance is like, so you have 6, and then you have to do, we have only 5 lions, so you have to give up one of us to take the 5 lions, so then you guys can take it and I'll stay. Yeah. And then he's holding up his pinky when he says, I'll stay. He holds his smallest finger to represent himself. In security station.
I didn't realize my soul was going to be
His insecurities, I think, are just very subconscious. Yeah. Like, he's just very, very subconscious.
He might not even realize it. I love him so much, he needs to not. He deserves happy.
All right, we only have 10 minutes. Next one. Not my Shiro!
Wait, what is his name?
First and foremost, I think it should have been a man bun.
Yeah!
Totally. Yeah, throwing that out there. Second, that shirt I'm thinking is Keith's because it's really tight. Just saying. Second, anybody agree that it's a clone?
Yeah!
That's
not 2 things.
That's not shit. Like,
go.
When they were on, when whoever that is, was escaping off of the ship, Longbeard Shiro, they said something like, mission, or part
Quran.
3. Yeah, that translates to clone, by the way, just saying.
Exactly.
And
I call him Quran. That's what I call him. He's Quran.
He's Quran.
Yeah,
Quran, the non-gorgeous mom. And,
he's so pretty.
only reason why I know it's not Shiro. Shiro flicks the wrist on his eyeliner. What is this thick eyeliner? It's not Shiro.
For me, it's the whole black didn't respond to him.
Also,
that's my proof.
I don't think he knows though, and I feel really bad about it.
No, I'm waiting for the angst. Like, I'm waiting for him to see real Shiro.
I'm waiting for have you seen Young Justice?
Young Justice, yes.
Have you seen Young Justice? Like Red Arrow? Like when he goes on the search for the real Shiro and he becomes, well, he's probably not going to become a drug addict and have a daughter with an assassin. But
also, when Shiro is, when they're at the base that Latour's goons were shooting at, and they had to get the Teledove, but they were also shooting at him, Shiro told Keith to just fire at the Teledove and suffer the consequences. Shiro would never say that.
No.
Never. But he would never yell at Keith either.
Well, yeah. No. Like I'm very excited to see how this goes. So far, the one thing that I'm theorizing has not been proven yet, which is that real Shiro's with Matt, and that's what I want real Shiro to be with Matt because Matt is Rebel Matt.
It doesn't even make sense how Shiro would get with the Galra, like the teleportation thing that we.
For me, it was just like they weren't separated for that long a period of time, and I'm pretty positive his hair doesn't go that far.
He was captured by the Galra for a whole year.
In 3, when he said to drop the shield and shoot the ship, it's like pretty much like a pretty direct comparison to season 2 when fake Shiro said just drop the blade. So
you never know. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like crazy interesting.
Can we talk about Spin? Oh my God!
Did anybody see Josh at AFO? Yes. The moment this Sven showed up, I was just like, Josh is laughing at us right now. Because at his panel, he did an entire thing where he was making fun of Sven. And how he was saying, like, God, I really hope we never have to see him again. And now I'm sitting here going,
Did you see his tweet 2 hours before season 3 dropped?
okay, that was like my Instagram with what the
We were literally watching the trailer for the season 3, and like I dropped my phone.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's
been an honor to defend the universe alongside you.
Oh my God! What?
Josh! Don't do that. All right, next.
Josh.
Cover your sleeve, run! So I have a new favorite OTP. I was not expecting soft Sarkon. And Blue and Garla. Yes! I was just like, that's how you're gonna trick us into this whole making Blue bi. I hate you. I love you. But my next cosplay is Hagar. and I made that decision before season 3, and now I'm totally gonna do it. That whole I was like, wow, talk about the best love story I never asked for. Yeah. Holy moly crackanoly, like did not expect this Zarkon, did not expect how this whole thing ran down.
Oh my God.
I was like, so good. What the heck is going on? It was so good, and it makes you really think about what is the actual thing going on. Like, who is the real villain? Because clearly it's actually not the Golra.
Right.
Like,
it's so much. No, it's not just presence, it's whatever was in the other reality.
I really like how Zarkon just sees this pretty girl and goes, oh no, I'm just gonna run away now.
Yeah, he did the, oh my god, pretty lady. Oh my god, pretty lady.
He's such a nerd.
But they didn't
I'm like,
show
God,
that
how do you found love for this cat?
But they did show the wedding for a glimpse of a second, and it was so pretty. I was like, aw, he's so big compared to her.
I'm sorry. So Lorna goes on for forever about how pink is like the color for like.
Mom's super goth.
If
you the whole pink is like the funeral color, and then her mom is wearing all pink. I was like, so is that their version of goth? Like,
I hope so. I hope so.
I'm really hoping.
Okay. 2 things. What happened to the other Pallions? I want to know where the hell they are.
What happened to
because
them?
I wanted them to meet them. And second of all, how old is Karan? Because I saw pictures.
Well, again, Karan also was frozen in time with Allura. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But he mentioned something. I think Altaians live a very long time.
Yeah,
he mentioned something about how his grandfather built a castle, but he remembers when his grandfather built a castle. So he's at least like 400 years old.
Oh yeah, has to be. He has to be.
They're literally the elves.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
They're the elves.
Okay, so I really love. I never really paid attention to Zarkon that much because in the first 2 seasons, Zarkon was literally he's just the stereotypical villain, here I am. But season 3, they really showed a light his depth and character, and I am so much more interested in Zarkon than I ever was before. Like I love him so much, and I'm hurt inside. I'm so much pain.
That ended me. Like I'm done. All right, I only have like 4 more minutes, and I really want to show the Matt trailer.
Show it.
Alright, so all that was awesome too. It's in Korean, that's the only part that's it. There she goes. Go get it. Go get it.
Oh my god. It's in another language.
Yeah, it's in Korea's the one that got this, we didn't.
Fighting together.
I want them to fight together. I want them to fight together and then go back to the ship, hug it out, and make Rover 2.0.
Yeah! Wait, if Shiro is with Matt, like in the leak, he's gonna come back and shit's gonna get fucked up.
That's what I'm okay, do you want to hear like the angstiest headcanon I've heard?
Yes!
Oh god! It's gonna, I threw some. Ready. The angstiest headcanon I've heard so far is that they get Matt, they bring him to the ship, he talks to them and he sees Shiro and he freaks out, and then he gathers the rest of them and he goes, guys, that's not Shiro. Shiro died in my arms back in the planet. So that means even the original Shiro would be a clone.
Stop.
Like, how crazy would that angst be? Right? I was like, why did someone say that?
What about clones? Because like, yeah, his arm for genetic material.
They never explained. You're right.
They never did. Like, I heard that and I was like, that is so angsty. I'm not ready for that. I was like, I heard that and I was like, so Keith is gonna like kill things. Because Keith would hear that and be like, guys, we're gonna just destroy things. And Lance would be like, no.
Keith is not even gonna say anything. He's just gonna go and get in the Black Lion.
I cradled this man in my arms.
Okay, to be fair, I've seen like 2 crazy ass theories since like season 1 that either Shiro or Lance is gonna die at some point.
No. The Shiro dies because of the whole original universe.
Yeah.
And that's why they keep, I think that's why they keep teasing at it. Probably. Because they're just like, we know what you're expecting.
Yeah. Here's this instead.
Yeah,
So we're just gonna kill him like 12 times.
Instead we're gonna go the Spider-Man route and clones.
Okay, so I have my own theory. That, okay, everybody's saying this is a clone, and we all know it's a clone. We fucking know it. But imagine this more fucked up shit. Imagine that Shiro, the Shiro we know, isn't even the real Shiro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what we're saying.
But then I don't see how a clone would be able to even get into the mindset to bond so closely with a clone.
There's talk of the fact that when you first meet Kuran, because he's not Shiro, he goes, man, I have a massive headache. Yeah. So the idea is that they inputted something in his head. I'm waiting for them to be like, and flip the switch.
But it's so weird that the lion actually came to this weird clone. Like, that creeps me out.
Because
maybe the lion got confused.
Because
He was
Black
like, is this Shiro?
thought it was Shiro.
But I don't think you can trick the lions, though.
The only reason I think it's not like that headcanon's not going to happen is because the Shiro that they were working with this whole time up until now did get the respect of Black.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I think, and that's why it didn't.
Because Black is the hardest lion to bond with, and Shiro bonded with Black, so Black is still looking for him. But the lions also know that they need to form Voltron, and that's why they forced the paladins into the other lions.
See that?
They had the lions, the mama lions had to take charge for their children.
And the thing that they mentioned that the lions are continuously evolving, I found that awesome.
Yes.
I was like, so what's it gonna do next?
Like,
I just want to know.
Just be
Oh, and Lotor's ship being made out of the same parts. I just wanted to transform into something, and then there'd be an awesome robot sword fight.
Yes!
Give it to me.
I wouldn't do it in the original like Power Rangers like style though. That'd be so cool. I would die.
Okay with
it's like suddenly live action like stock figures.
We should throw in a next year's April Fool's joke for
Yeah, that should be like the calculator loader.
I wonder what they're gonna do with April Fools.
Oh, the April Fool's, the cow thing with
That was
Lotor
hilarious.
was the best.
I was like squealing, and then it went.
And then more squealing.
And then more squealing.
Josh Keaton should do all the voices for the stuff. Like they should get like action figures and play with them, and like Josh Keaton should make all the pew pew noises.
If you guys follow any of the voice actors and stuff on Twitter and stuff, follow Lotor. That guy is awesome. He loves the fan base. He is amazing. He has been like retweeting fan art like crazy. He is amazing, so good. And there was a funny interaction between him and Josh. Where they were like, no, I'm the second hand you. No, I'm the second hand you. Because they look the same. Have you seen their pictures? They're literally like twins. It's like, I was like, is this like some weird conspiracy theory? Like, are you telling me something, Voltron? But he is like by far one of my favorite voice actors in this series. Like, I was really surprised with his voice.
Well, the second I heard Loader speak, I was just like, I'm going to record his voice and listen to it as my bedtime story. The rest of my life.
At Comic-Con, basically I was in the panel, and the room went dark, and we see the baller symbol on the screen, and we started hearing a voice, and they were saying, turn off your stupid phones. And no one realized it was him until he said something about his father, and the room went nuts. It was crazy, because we all realized it was him.
I know, it was just...
Oh my god, that voice. I love it.
I love
He's a beautiful being.
season 3 definitely made up for season 2.
Yes.
That is the for sure.
I think the only thing I really liked about season 2 was the mermaids.
Yes.
Rick Florona 2K17! So much unnecessary death!
They didn't show us
There were some good things about season 2.
Yeah.
As a whole,
It was just as a whole. It was, yeah. This one they did better to balance between the paladins. That's how I'm seeing it. When you reflect on season 2, it's a season 3 setup. For sure. To me, the best thing that came out of season 2 was the Blade of Memora. Those guys are awesome. I miss Ulaz every single day. I loved Ulaz and Tathis. Those guys are awesome. I wish they weren't there. Is it? There's no panel after mine. I'm just gonna keep talking.
Okay, remember that. We forgot.
Look at the schedule. There's more here. I'm just gonna keep talking until someone kicks me
The
out.
problem with season 2 is with having such heavy Keith and Shiro is there's just so much angst.
Oh yeah.
And you need a little bit of Lance and Pidge and
That's why the Space Mall episode is gold. I was like, and that's the best episode.
Mall Cop.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. I want him and Zarkon to become buddies once Zarkon's out of the crazy.
Dude, he's growing. He figured out how to use it.
I said that my background was a spoiler! I said it was a spoiler. That when he started using a sniper rifle, I literally picked up my phone and I was like,
Hi.
Vulpes, have you watched season 3? No. I hate you! Because she, like, at AFO panel, the only thing she talked about was, I just want Lance to have a sniper rifle. That's it. That's all I want. And then the whole time I'm like, get to episode 6 already so I can scream.
I love the fact that it's canon that the Bayards can shift between four with the same paladins.
And I like that they swapped their Bayards too. So I like that his sniper was red because of the fact that he's red and that Keith's sword turned black because he has the black one. I thought that was awesome.
Have you seen the really, really angsty theory behind Lance having the sniper rifle?
There's an angsty theory on this?
Well, you were saying, so Lance's original Bayard was a long range, but a sniper was even longer range, and it's talking about how he's like, he's, because of his insecurity, he's distant.
He's distancing himself from everybody?
And I was like, no!
True, but at the same time, he's better support.
Yeah, he's always been better support, and honestly, like that scene with him using it.
Oh my god.
I was just like, bring the clans out, but man, he makes that boy soft. Like the moment that he saved Keith, and Keith is like, "Aww."
Probably got his ass kicked by
I was like, I love you guys so much. Alora's beard's awesome. I was just like, go girl, like, oh my god.
And the fact that Zephyr picks up a freaking elephant, tosses it across the room like it's nothing, but Allura holds her own.
Oh my god.
Improvement on Allura this season for sure. Like, and just as Allura as a series. Much better. Much better Allura this
Shiro
one.
and throw him across the room.
That was one of like the most attractive things I've ever seen her do. When she picked up Shiro, I was like, the look on his face when he did when she beat up that thing for the first time in season 1, and he's just like,
It's such different from the original 84 season series where she like faints for no reason.
I know.
And is blonde.
I'm really appreciating that all the females, they're making them stronger in this one. Loader doesn't have a harem, he has awesome women behind him.
And Pidge, I love Pidge.
Pidge is just phenomenal.
Pidge was like the reason I started. Okay, so when we first started watching this series, I made her watch it, and we were sitting in a hot tub watching it, and my friend, this asshole, was just like, so when are they gonna find out that Pidge is a girl?
Why did they spoil it?
I didn't know.
Why did they spoil it?
It was spoiled for me too, I think.
That's the best part.
I couldn't decide because Tumblr at that time it was just like, hey, this is Pidge. Like, what is going on? All these things. This was like, we'll have to show and find out.
I mean, I already knew that was gonna happen.
I didn't know.
I binged it and like avoided it.
Okay, so some people are actually surprised that Hagar is Sargon's wife, but you know what?
I thought that from episode 1. I just wanted to know how, and now I know.
Definitely their child and they're married. And I knew that people are acting so surprised.
When I first started watching Voltron, I thought, I'm like, is she a girl or a boy?
Yeah.
I thought she was a girl.
What I'm really happy that they did, and I mentioned this at my last panel, was that had this been done in a different era, a different decade, a different network, Pidge revealing herself would have then ended up with her in a dress.
Yes.
And Netflix was like, nah, Yas can keep her the same. So she revealed herself and nothing else changed.
Yes.
That was the best part of Pidge.
Yes.
She's still massively intelligent. She's a clear, major support of that team because she's typically the one that makes all the calls before the leader says go. If you really pay attention. She's the one that's like, this is what's happening, this is what's going on, and now you can analyze what I just stated and make your call. That
She gets everyone together after they get separated.
Oh my god. I knew how like
everyone.
And nothing changed.
I'm sorry, I refuse to believe that Keith knew. Sorry.
Yes,
I don't think he knew.
I don't know how they figured it out.
That boy is pretty oblivious.
Keith and Hunk are just like, yeah, we do.
Hunk read her diary. And Shiro, of course, knew because of the whole Matt thing.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
I think but Corinne's such a liar. I mean, he was like, oh, we
That's
thought you were
true.
supposed to be a girl, like you were.
And how Allura found out was genius with the mice.
Yeah.
Back to Pidge and Lance, I think it's funny referring to Lance as the right-hand man when Keith is ambidextrous. So when it comes to Pidge and Lance, it's really...
I know.
When are they gonna dab with Voltron?
Yeah, I'm waiting for
And she's like, don't do it, Lance. Fucking dab.
Because you know Pidge. Pidge would be like, oh no, we're doing it. It's safe, it's safe. I put this up now.
Oh yeah, we're done.
But so good. I'm very excited for season 4. I'm very excited for season 4 just to see what's gonna happen.
When does season 4 come out?
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
But the day after my birthday, so I mean.
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Alright. So it's 3 o'clock. I have to leave. I'm leaving this up for a minute if you guys want to look at it. Feel free to pick up the book and look through it if you want. Feel free to look at it. Bye.
I'm reading it tonight, actually.
My favorite thing about Wingman is that... Please mention that you talked to me here.
All I saw was grease on my Keith's face. What?
In this one, let's see. Wingman, Keith is Korean.
Keith is my headcanon.
Lance is Cuban. You meet all of Lance's family and their major players in the story. The way it works is that they all live in the same floor of an apartment complex. Keith has a studio, Pidge has a studio apartment, Matt, Allura, and Shiro have an apartment, and then Hunk and Lance just moved in. And that's how the story starts.
Nice.
And that's where they meet. And then the purpose of it is that Lance comes from a small town, never was able to explore his bisexuality. So now he lives in Tampa. And he's like, I'm gonna go explore it now. And then Keith is all gay but boating.
That's literally.
He's just like, I don't care.
I'm excited for the Altan, Lance, and Gar.
Yes. And then so in that one, Lance finds out that Keith is gay, and he's just like, let's make an agreement. I'll help you find a social life instead of being a hermit. And you wingman me. Okay. And then they go out to a club one day, accidentally make out, and then they change the terms. And then from there, they're like, okay, so like we'll be each other's ultimate wingman, where like when we go out to bars, we'll wingman each other, but when we study, we study.
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 Okay.
That's